Hello Clash fans, this is Trample Damage coming in with the first day of the new Legend League, which it's actually the beginning of the third day of the new Legend League, and I look like I've been doing terribly when I really haven't. It's just that today I'm down 186 and I haven't made any attacks. I got clobbered this morning on defense. Minus 40, minus 40, minus 31, and 378%. This is, I think, the worst defense day that I've ever had in Legend League since it's been 2 months and 3 months, and I had 2 bases in for the whole first month. So this is by far the worst day that I've had. So I'm going to lose some of the ground I made yesterday. Yesterday I picked up 71 trophies, and the day before I think I started, it was 75. I remember that. The first day I started with 75. That's the net effect of this. So 75 trophies that I picked up. So it'll be these attacks here, starting with Assam 1 and running up through, I lost count already. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up through Raynax. So I'm using the Hero Charge Mass Hog Riders, and we'll just jump in and show. I'm probably only going to do this a few more times. This is a complicated video to make just because I don't have a half an hour of spare time to record this stuff, but I've been doing it anyway, eating up my lunchtime. So this attack here, the Town Hall, I've 3-starred this layout quite a few times. I normally wind up making it to the Town Hall. This time, however, I didn't make it to the Town Hall. I've been putting my king on the outside here, and depending on what's over on this side, I've been spending one of my cleanup troops ahead of time just to make sure that the Barbarian King doesn't take a walk. And Ice Golem up there, Wall Wrecker, Balloon, Baby Dragon, and my Archer Queen. Poison spell appropriately placed to get all those skeletons and witches taken care of. King ends up taking a walk up here, which, it's not ideal, but it happened. 1, 2, 3. So regular time. P.E.K.K.A. and Ice Golem doing pretty good work in there. Archer Queen, I knew already right here she wasn't going to wind up heading in toward that clan castle and ultimately taking the town hall, so I knew evasive maneuvers would need to be taken, and I was planning on where I could put skeletons. I was thinking I could drop skeletons somewhere between these wall pieces and the town hall to turn the town hall to a defense, and the Inferno Tower started eating everything, but I placed them in there ahead of time knowing that it was going to switch to my Hog Riders. So I've got Hog Riders coming in on this side, and eventually, 1, 2, 3, eventually enough skeletons wound up. One skeleton somewhere in there. I know somebody did. Somebody got a shot. There it is, that one. No, not that one. There it is on the backside. Spawned far enough away and got a shot on the town hall on the backside. And my Hog Riders, I've got a heal spell down right there for everybody, and they were close enough that I knew this Eternal Tome was going to get everybody safely through the blast of that Giga Tesla. And at this point, that one air sweeper is going to pull a few of the hogs, but the rest of them are headed up this direction here. Heal spell to keep protecting from that Eagle Artillery. That Eagle Artillery is such a killer. You got to make sure you're keeping them healed against that. We heal again inside of there against the Inferno Tower, and from there it's kind of academic. I don't even know that I needed that final heal spell, but always better to be on the safe side than find yourself wishing that you had not. Double giant bomb. I don't think I would have been fine without that heal spell. That heal spell was definitely necessary. So these skeletons up here managed to finally cut through that wall and take out the clan castle. The actual physical building that is the clan castle. A couple of archers and wizards scattered around. 4 times speed. 3 stars. I didn't time that right. And 3 stars. Good job. Triple damage. Or this is my Rochester account. So then we go to the second attack of the day, which was not a 3-star, against Hunting Dog 43. So this one here, my king ended up taking a walk. My king was in the mood to take a walk this morning, or I guess it was 2 days ago at this point. Balloon and Baby Dragon over there because there's no air defenses, so the Baby Dragon can actually get a few of these key buildings down. I went ahead and apparently I was in a wizard hungry mood yesterday morning. Went ahead and wasted a wizard there. Barbarian King gets the Archer Tower, and then he heads this direction, and that doesn't help, but the Wall Wrecker does pound through that wall and almost through the next one, but instead it dies. And then my P.E.K.K.A. and my Ice Golem, while my Queen is shooting the Barbarian King in the back, They never make it through that wall, and right here I thought, oh man, we're in good shape. This is one of those stupid queen situations. She destroys this expo and then starts going after the wall piece over here instead of taking a few steps and torching the town hall for me. But ultimately, such is the way it goes. Hog Rider's coming in here. I went ahead and threw a skeleton spell, both of my skeleton spells. It was one skeleton spell in here just to get that town hall activated. I wanted to save the other one for the Archer Queen. So Hog Riders coming in, I angled their approach with two fingers up on the top here to get some Hog Riders that would be swooping in down toward the town hall, which eventually some of them did. Clan Castle troops are coming out, a lot of stuff happening at once. I went ahead and triggered the Eternal Tome, finally got the poison down. And honestly, I was at this point thinking, hey, got a good approach, Eagle's down, that poison spell is taking care of the Clan Castle troops. Let's start throwing in my cleanup troops. And I was expecting this to be something that turned into a 3-star, but I think I burned a heal spell a little bit prematurely right there. Who knows, maybe it should have gone a little bit farther up, or I was just doomed no matter what. But ultimately, some of these guys came out of here, not enough Hog Riders in there to keep doing damage. Final heal spell definitely fell way short. If that first heal spell had encompassed more of like this area here, and then the second one encompassing this area here, I think I would have had a better shot. I probably got a little bit lazy and sloppy, thinking that it was already going to be a 3-star. Make sure that you keep your wits about you all the way to the end of your attacks, lest you leave an archer tower and a wizard tower to destroy your Grand Warden and your cleanup troops. Still not bad. High damage, 2%. I mean, a high damage 2-star. I'll take it. Something that I could work with. Wasn't my favorite attack, though. So then on we march to our lowest attack of the day, I think. Nope. Second lowest. Tied for second lowest. Third lowest. Really close to those two 62%. Camp Love. Okay, I saw this and I went, oh crap. So look at this. Replay ends in 3 minutes and 27 seconds. So we're gonna watch this. 4 times speed. 3 minutes and 27 seconds. I am actively sitting here going, oh crap, how do I attack this base? And I finally decided that what I would wind up doing, pause, there we go, pause, was try my best to get my king to take out a few of these things and eat up some damage so that my wall wrecker could potentially pop through here, and maybe I'd get lucky and my baby dragon could take out some of this stuff and my queen might step on the inside. And that didn't happen. My barbarian king put up a good account of himself. I hit the entire Tesla farm over here. I think there was one more in there. Oh, 4 of the 5 Teslas in there. Baby Dragon and Balloon didn't last very long. Multi-target Inferno Tower, which is at least going to give my wall wrecker a chance to get to the middle. Barbarian King was actually doing a great job, I felt. That double giant bomb there doesn't help his troops. And I thought maybe my Archer Queen can... Nope. Barbarian King headed back inside, and with these buildings still sitting here, by the time that stuff went down, she said, yep, I'm going to head down this direction and keep walking this path. And at this moment, I realized she's definitely not going to get the town hall, and I thought I'd try and get some more mileage and use the P.E.K.K.A. as a little bit of a shield for my Hog Riders, just to allow them more of an opportunity to get in. And I'm currently working off of the assumption that if I save a baker's dozen for a centrally located town hall, I'm going to be good. I have 13 Hog Riders undeployed. The Grand Warden, if you've been watching my other videos, Grand Warden on a ring base or a centrally located town hall is in with the rest of the troops. Got a skeleton spell in there, and in this moment I actually thought maybe I should have sent them all because that skeleton spell would have hit the town hall. But I don't know that they would have made it anyway. Brought in another troop of Hog Riders there I used a pair of heal spells to make sure that they definitely got the town hall, which they barely got and then blew up on their way out. And I barely salvaged my 2-star, which, you know, ultimately now we've got another minute of watching assassin skeletons run around and try to fight my wizards when they eventually got in there and got killed by the Archer Queen. And I think I swiped out of this attack without deploying my final 2 archers, which is how I ended up with... before my next attack, I had to dump a pair of archers, which could have maybe gotten me 2 more buildings down. We move on to attack number 4 for the day, which was against Kristen. And I saw this layout and thought, woohoo, 3 stars, I'm going to be golden. But I think I just played my heals really poorly. So, normal speed. So Barbarian King on the outside, Baby Dragon and Balloon up here to create the funnel, getting everybody toward the town hall, which started looking like it was going fine. Got the town hall compartment opened. P.E.K.K.A. and Ice Golem, initial Ice Golem still survived in there. Everybody gets the town hall down. We get close enough to trigger the clan castle. The archer queen hangs on long enough to take down the dragon and the ice golem, and the balloon died from the poison spell. Now in this moment, I should have probably considered bringing my hog riders in on the bottom side here, because with that archer tower down, they would have come back into this nice tight little pack here. Up at the top, this archer tower and this archer tower both leading to other compartments of defenses. So my hogs stayed 1, 2, 3 a little bit apart, and even still, I don't know that that was necessarily a bad thing. But then coming into here, they forked and separated a little bit, and I had 2 packs, so I had to be choosing between which pack I was going to heal where. And that central heal was covering everybody. Then I kind of healed some over here and some over there, and when they split up like this, it becomes problematic, and I think I overcommitted hog heal resources onto this portion of the base when I should have committed this, that already happened. This heal spell that you can see right here around this wizard tower, this inferno tower, really should have been somewhere up in these buildings here. And then if I had saved the other heal spell to deploy as these hogs had finished up in here for coming back down on this side, I don't know, maybe I would have ended up being able to pick up the 3rd star. But those hogs splitting up, I definitely panicked and put my heals in the wrong places. Tried my best to get some perimeter buildings picked up, but you can see that archer tower covering stuff, archer tower and cannon covering stuff, archer tower covering everything except that lab, which my archer dutifully destroyed before getting shot in the head by the archer tower. So that was the first half of the attacks, up and then down. I'm going to take a break to eat lunch, and then we'll be back with the other 4. Okay, on the back end of the day, we've got 4 attacks, picking back up with Incredible Friend and Neighbor. And Incredible Friend and Neighbor put us, I remember this one. I keep failing to get the town hall with the kill squad, and I don't know, I'm so tempted to wind up snagging a hog rider out and throw in another troop, or 2 more hog riders to throw in another troop, but I keep having a decent chunk of stuff that winds up working out to be 3 stars, so I don't know, keep all the hogs for now. So we triggered the clan castle. Up here we had the balloon and the baby dragon. Sorry, up here we had the barbarian king. Balloon and baby dragon came down here. Archer queen in there. I was thinking that I was 1, 2, 3. I was thinking I was going to get the town hall. First ice golem pops, wall wrecker pops. Everybody's banging away. Town hall is activated. P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle, which I was thinking, it's a P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle. That's not that difficult to deal with. But it's got a lot of hit points, and triggered the queen's ability, and she's now shooting at the town hall. Or not, because she froze on the P.E.K.K.A. Town hall almost goes down, but it doesn't. And then here come the hog riders with the Grand Warden. A giant bomb in there that was a little unfortunate. Went ahead and triggered the Eternal Tome, dropped the rage spell for the hogs to come running out of there, and that really felt like a waste of the rage spell. All I did was easily crush what would have been a Grand Warden statue going down anyway, and then they were out of the rage spell. I should have saved it for something over here, but that's where I ended up placing my first heal spell. We'll speed this up a little bit. Heal heading into the Eagle Artillery component, or maybe right there. That would have been a perfect spot for that rage spell. Bang all that stuff out real quick. The skeletons got dropped in there on the other side, wrong side of the wall from the Archer Queen, so she's still doing her thing, but at least she's not chasing the hog riders around the map. Fat lot of good it does me, because all my hogs are dead, and the cleanup troops are doing what they can to salvage as high of a percentage as they possibly can against friendly neighbor, good neighbor, whatever, I don't remember what that says. 20 cups, So that's attack 5. Attack number 6 on the day was against AK-47. And this one, I let my king die a little too early on this one. So the thought here was try and get to the town hall, so logically come from either over here, up here, or over here. And for whatever reason I first established, I'm going to go this side because of the queen, and the clan castle is basically just as triggerable from either side of the base. So I figured here, if I can get one of these 2 buildings down, then my troops can come in toward the middle. 1, 2, 3. Regular time. There we go. Wait, 1, 2. Okay, so balloon with baby dragon over here to take the drill. King comes in, heads straight for the queen, and he's already in range of the Inferno Tower, so I went ahead and just raged him up. First ice golem goes down. Wallwrecker manages to break into that compartment and Archer Queen winds up destroying the Grand Warden. Then she comes in behind the Wall Wrecker to provide some support, and the Wall Wrecker unfortunately doesn't wind up making it inside that wall there. But I raged it, hoping somehow they were going to magically be in there, and they weren't. But Archer Queen had already used her Royal Cloak. She puts in a little bit of damage on a few of these other buildings. Inferno Tower wrecking my troops. The Ice Golem freezes everybody, and then my Ice Golem freezes everything, and then their Ice Golem freezes my Queen. She manages to hit the Town Hall, so it at least turns it on. And then here, the idea is it's a tight little funnel already. I probably should have come in a little bit more broadside right here, maybe just a few hogs on these two buildings and then everybody else up top, although maybe then I would have missed the Town Hall, who knows. So a bunch of hogs, Grand Warden in behind, and Eagle Artillery is firing, which I'd like to be able to protect the hogs from that Eagle blast, but I can't afford to let the Town Hall wreck all my troops. So I waited a moment and said, destroy all that stuff, get the Town Hall, protects from the Town Hall explosion and all three of the Eagle Artillery blasts. And in this moment I thought, hey, this is looking pretty good. They're just going to swoop through here and then swoop through here and swoop through here, and it'll be 3 stars. But it wasn't, because they split up. And then I dropped a heal on that side, and then I dropped my skeleton spells in there, thinking, hey, maybe they'll wind up helping out, but they didn't, and I didn't have very many Hog Riders come this direction. And then by the time this group, I was thinking, oh, they'll get into the other heal range, but no, they hit a bomb tower, and then the Eagle Artillery's firing away, killed quite a few hogs in there. And then my final heal spell came down, and everybody's out of the heal range, and it just was not the most lovely thing. They ran amok for a minute. A couple cleanup troops managed to put me to the 70-something%. Was it 77? 77%. 2-star, worth a couple of trophies, but not enough trophies to get me through everything that I want in this world. Attack 7 for the day turned out to be a better one. It was against Avad and Mohit. Avad and Mohit gave me a layout where, pause for a moment, it's a quick attack, 215. The defenses are lower. This is one where I even posted in my clan chat. I was like, yay, I got Town Hall 11 defenses. I finally got a 3-star after a bad day of attacking. And, you know, with the double row of defenses over here, that's a lot harder to create funnel space. But this side here, single row of defenses on the outside, not a difficult thing for us to use for a funnel. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, there we go. Balloon and Baby Dragon on that gold mine to create an edge to the attack there. Barbarian King comes in, goes straight for the Queen, Ice Golem and Wall Wrecker making some headway in toward the Town Hall. The P.E.K.K.A. and the Ice Golem come out of the Town Hall, or out of the Wall Wrecker, and start blasting away. Queen takes down that P.E.K.K.A. Then with the rest of her Royal Cloak and the other P.E.K.K.A. inside there, takes down the Town Hall. Stop. I sent a few hogs up this direction. I don't think that was intentional. I was really trying to go all down this direction here. But that's where most of them are. And with the Town Hall down, 1, 2, 3. With the Town Hall down, I triggered the Eternal Tome to protect all the hogs from the initial blast. Heal spell heading in toward the core. And this one, just because the defenses were so low, it really was an easy attack. And I was having such a bad day that even with placing those heal spells in a few poor locations, the attack wound up working out just fine for me. One easy heal spell coming down left into that end run there with a couple of defenses, and we ended up managing to bang this thing out for 3 stars, which, hey, I'll take what I can get. Excuse me, if that had been a fully max base, I don't know that I would have been able to take it down. In fact, I don't think I would have. Oh no, I've had a terrible day on defense. I don't even want to look. I'm going to look. I've been getting crushed. Town Hall's down. They're probably going to 3-star me. I got 3-star twice today. Look at this log. Minus 208 on defense. They're probably going to steal another 40 from me. And my first attack of the day was this really awful 1-star where I got the Town Hall. But that's not what we're talking about. We are talking about the final attack on the final day of... No, this is the first day of the new season. Final attack on the first day of the new season, where I did end up finishing up 75 trophies, although it was not the most beautiful. This one really stunk. I tried to create some funneling over here. I thought about this one for a long time. We'll bypass all of the thinking component. But my thinking, short version, was if I try and come straight in on this side, I'm going to maybe get some room, but everybody's going to shoot here, and then boom, single target Inferno Tower will kill stuff. And then I thought I'd come up here on the top side, the same exact thing is going to happen. I thought maybe I'll get lucky, and I come in from the side here, and then put the Wall Wrecker in right between the Spell Factory and the Dark Elixir storage, and that would have been able to get me all the way to the Town Hall. And that was the hope / thought. So Balloon, Baby Dragon, Ice Golem said, I'm going to just take a nice leisurely walk around there, and then a bunch of stuff started shooting at the Wall Wrecker. King said, oh, well, the Dark Elixir is what we need to get. Let's go ahead and take that out. And then he said, I'm going to go for the Barracks instead. And then he said, I'm going to go for the Queen instead. Wall Wrecker gets torched by the Inferno Tower. Barbarian King manages to take down the Queen. Ice Golem and Archer Queen cruising up alongside there with the P.E.K.K.A. and the Baby Dragon. We get a few more defenses down, a few more buildings out. King is down. Queen has to use the Royal Cloak. And at this point, I said, I'm getting the Town Hall. So I just, instead of trying to put some troops in here and hope I can get the Town Hall, but in hindsight, I probably would have tried with this exact location. Hogs in here to get the Town Hall, maybe like 6 or 7 hogs. I might have split them up a little more, like 6 or 7 hogs in here, 4 hogs over here, then the rest of them here to maybe try and run a path to the Town Hall. But instead, I said, mass hogs, everybody go that way. Grand Warden in there, put a heal spell down, drop both my skeleton spells, hoping one of them would wind up popping a hole in the side of the Town Hall. Managed to get one of them finally hitting the Town Hall, protected with the Grand Warden. And now I am charging into the middle component here where there are 2 bomb towers with the Eagle to have to circle back on Inferno Towers on top and bottom with at least 1 Wizard Tower flanking here in the time being. And I'm having to put heals on 2 different groups of Hog Riders, and that's just never a good thing. And in this one moment I thought, hey, maybe it actually won't turn out that poorly. And then I went, oh yeah, I'm already out of all my heal spells because I used one on the Town Hall, and it is what it is. And ultimately, that kind of just petered out, and they never managed to get in there and get that Inferno Tower, but a couple of diligent wizards and a few cleanup troops, there's a wizard banging away down there, do manage to scrape away a couple of more perimeter buildings before ultimately everybody dies, or then I run out of time. So that was it. That was the end of the first day of this season in Legend League, where I did manage to pick up a total of 75 trophies. And okay, minus 22, not terrible. But boy, have I got some work cut out for me today. I'm down 147 with 4 attacks to go. Yesterday was nice. Yesterday was plus 234. I was pretty solid. I finished the day with 2 3-stars, and I had 2 3-stars in the morning. I had 2 1-stars, though. That could have been a really beautiful day. But it is what it is. In the meantime, Trample Damage saying, I hope you're enjoying these videos. I think I'm going to do 1, maybe 2 more of these, and then I'm going to be calling it quits on this, and I'll get back to some of my other tutorials. And I hope you're enjoying it. Please like the video, comment down below, tell your clanmates to check out all the cool content that I have for every different Town Hall level, and keep clashing. Trample Damage out.